Hello, my fellow Planeswalkers. I am the MTG Hero, and today we are going to take my favorite deck and debatably the best deck in Standard, Mono Red, and we are going to run it through a best of one Standard event and just see how we do. I've not done a Mono Red video since Foundations, so I think I'm past due. If you didn't know or you're new to the channel, I am known for playing red decks. It's one of my favorite things. But if you've never seen this deck before, we're going to walk through it real quick. We have Burnout Bastronaut. This is a 1/1 with Menace. That means it's very hard to block early on, because a lot of decks, there's very few decks besides like Mono Red itself that, usually goes turn 1 creature, turn 2 creature. And even if they do, like we have like Burst Lightning or Lightning Strike to get rid of the creature. So this can get in and do the start your engines and build up speed pretty quick, so we can end up with a 1/1 double strike that can pump itself. It's deceptively very powerful. Like, I get on the surface it doesn't look as good as like maybe Lava Runner or Grease Wrench Golem, but this thing is so much better. You have to trust me and just watch how it plays in this video. It's insane. Burst Lightning, it is the best shock effect we have in Standard right now because we can kick it for 4 damage later. We have Hired Claw, which is the other best 1-drop we have access to. It actually has a really nice interaction with the Burnout Bastronaut, because if we're like at speed 3 and we attack with this and the Hired Claw, the 1 damage from the Hired Claw goes off first and will put us at speed 4, so that'll turn this into a double striker before it actually has to deal damage. That's very powerful. We have Razorkin Needlehead. This card is an absolute must to take on the Izzet Cauldron decks and the other blue decks floating around, like Dimir Midrange. Really punishes like Enduring Curiosity. It's also a fantastic attacker because it gets first strike. Maybe not as good of a blocker, but it's there, it serves its purpose, and it deserves its spot. We have Lightning Strike. It's just probably the best removal we have access to that can also go to the face. We have Emberheart Challenger that has a really nice interaction with Rockface Village, so we can activate Rockface Village, target this, trigger Valiant, the pseudo draw card. It's also 2/2 with haste and prowess. It's good. It's there. Here is the crown gem, or the crown jewel of this deck. We have Screaming Nemesis. This is a 3/3 haster for 3. Whenever it's dealt damage, you can deal that damage to any other target. So that means if it gets blocked by a creature, you can deal the damage to another creature. But the big thing is, if a player's dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. That is absolutely insane. So, and also, you might be thinking, oh, well, the opponent just won't block it, right? Well, you can Burst Lightning it and hit your own creature for 2, and your opponent's still going to take 2, and now they can't gain life the rest of the game, and that's a better use of the Burst Lightning than just throwing it to the face. It's the same result, just you also get the they can't gain life effect. And you can get really sneaky and hit your own creature with a Witchstalker's Frenzy to dome your opponent for 5. A lot of players don't see that coming, and it really steals games. I've done it many a time. And then one of the newer additions to the deck, we have Nova Hellkite. This card is absolutely nuts. For 3 mana, we get a 4/5 haster that, it exiles at the end of the turn, but we can play it again on turn 5. The deal 1 damage to a creature an opponent controls, so we can't hit our own Screaming Nemesis. That's very relevant. Sometimes hitting a creature for 1, that's pretty relevant. It can be relevant, but it's quality of life. This card's powerful without it. And then we have Soulstone Sanctuary, which is basically like unfortunately it's a bad Mutavault, but it doesn't turn back, but it stays a creature after activation, so that's relevant. Like, we can tap our mana, it's a 3/3 and it stays a 3/3, but that also means that it's vulnerable to removal and sweepers and stuff. So that's something to keep in mind. But this deck is insanely powerful. It's dominating all kinds of tournaments. It doesn't really have a bad matchup in the format that I can think of. But we're going to run it through and hopefully get some more play-in points. All right, we're on the play. This hand looks great. All right, play Needlehead. Have it start getting some value. Spider. I'm interested. Alright, now I'm gonna play Hard Claw. Pass, and we're set up for a big turn next turn. Ooh, that thing's gonna be big. That's fine. Frenzy it, and then... Oh, the scoop! Alright. Alright, we're fortunate enough to be on the play again. I'll keep this. Okay. Alright, so they're that graveyard deck, I assume. Yeah, they're Roll Delirium. Get on the board. Not blocking is interesting. Sure. Unfortunately, I think I have to lightning strike that. Actually, it's probably better to frenzy. Drop to 11. Yep, that can block. And it can. They're gonna bushwhack. go ahead and take it out. Hold up Burst Lightning. Yep. Big and scary. I think I have to take it. Four, five, six. Leaves them at 1. Let's do that, and we'll play Screaming Nemesis as a blocker. Got it. Okay, we're on the draw. Definitely not the fastest hand, but it's going places. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it. Like Emberheart and pass, we can't attack into it. Oof. Another one? Jeez, okay. Might as well get in for 4. We literally have nothing else. Yeah, I don't see us come back from this one. So we can block. I mean, at least divide up your threats, dog. Doesn't matter though, they're gonna get in for 9. And, oh well. Got us. All right, we're on the draw, but we got a pretty good curve. I'll keep it. Looks like landfall. Okay, that's interesting. I don't really want to trade with it, so play out my other creatures. Okay. Go ahead and kill that, because I think it's just going to be troublesome. Pretty big shift for our opponent. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this thing. Take out the bird. Get in. All they can block is the hired claw. I mean, they can block the needlehead, but they don't get anything for it. Fall to 3. And we got him. Yeah, they know they're just dead. All right, we're on the play. This looks solid. Keep it all day. Lead there, so we can go ahead and get speed going. Oh, mirror match. Yeah, just like we drew it up. If they want to trade with for my challenger, that's fine. No, they just take it all. Okay. Do they have the Screaming Nemesis? Maybe their own Nova Hellcat. Yep. There's the Screaming Nemesis. Choosing to attack. Okay. Back. And we played real conservatively, and we were rewarded. Boom. All right, we're on the drop. This hand's pretty solid. I'm going to keep it. Okay. Could this be Cauldron? Maybe. So I'm playing another Hired Claw here, so I can get double triggers on attack. They're gonna kill it, they're gonna kill it. Ooh, cool break. Really cool. Fast turn. Mako. Kill it. Sure. So if I don't kill that, they can make a 4/4. I gave him the chance to mess up. I miss out on a point of damage, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Beating that deck always feels good. We're on the draw. This hand's iffy. I think I'm mulligan. Okay, yeah, it's much better. Okay. The artifact deck. God, I hate this deck. Thankfully, they're just doing a whole lot of nothing early. Well, that hurts the Nova Hellcat play. Yeah, I don't think I overextend here. Yep, that's why. Oof. I can't be mad. That was a good pickup. I'm actually just going to kill this thing. I gain a life, draw a card. They'll take 3, and then I can play Hired Claw. And they're just going to blink it. Yeah, this deck's so good. I hate it. It comes in at the end phase. Yep, so I'm not going to play Hired Claw because it'll just get exiled. Yep. And I'm dead. Jeez, I hate that deck. Alright, we're on the play and we got a hand that does stuff. Alright, looks like the graveyard deck. Play Needlehead. Start getting some value out of that. Yeah, I think we just get more value than that. I think we got it. All right. That was quick and easy. Now it's down to the wire, though. Win or lose. Do we get the 7 wins, or we come up short? All right, we're on the play, and this is for all the marbles. Alright, I'm thinking it's the Boros version of the mono red. So we slow roll our removal spells. As tempting as it is to go ham with them, we play conservative. You have the Helix. A burst lightning. Yep. Oof. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sheltered by Ghost. Alright, let's see if I get ahead now. Ooh, the slick shot. There's the sheltered by ghosts. Hmm. Yep. Okay. So they won't play it. And they gave me my dragon back. Wow, okay. Gotta be careful with the auto tapper. Do I hold back my dragons or not? This is so iffy. I think I hold back this turn. Yep. So glad I did that. I think I got you, dude. And for total overkill. Woo! Wasn't perfect, but we got to 7 wins. I'll take that all day.